Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, "I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do." Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. Wow, we're getting close to the playoffs now, and I got to believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh, man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else. And round by round, you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for the Pelicans, they've got Jones, C.J. McCollum out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ingram in at the 4. And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook finds Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Up top, Zubac. Guarded by Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Zubac trying to break loose. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. For 3, Ingram drills it from outside. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Westbrook kicks to George. Ingram against Morris. 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. Westbrook can't get it to go. Richardson against Westbrook. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game here.
At the line for your Pelicans, Josh Richardson. Shooting 1.
One shot. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
What a fantastic play by Russell as he gets up in the air. That is just not your average 2 points.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Westbrook on the money with the shot from the left block.
Well, Russell carving up the defense here right now and is a master at getting up his own shot. He's really gotten better at spotting up.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's 7 points for Brandon Ingram. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Morris. Hits it from three-point range.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Clippers. And that one's good. Ingram's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Westbrook surveying the D. And here's Morris for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point lead. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And it's Ingram missing. Clippers trail by 6. Westbrook up top. He is guarded by McCollum. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to George. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Jones against Leonard. Morris with a screen on Jones. Here's Leonard, rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Clippers trail by 10, clock at 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Chance here to look at the numbers for C.J. McCollum. Right around 21 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Four on the clock. 4-3, Westbrook. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 10.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Leonard against Jones. Zubats a screen on Jones. And the wide open shot for Morris. And the Clippers miss again. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Leonard, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Outside Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Over Jones. Pelicans with the rebound. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the Clippers call time here. Let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Clippers third.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Westbrook. And the shot is long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Valanciunas. And staying with the play. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Inside. Outside Westbrook. Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. Valanciunas has got 6.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
George looking around to stop the drought, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Just smart use right there, Paul George, in the mid-range.
Here's Ingram. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing he had 24 points. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Jones.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Highland. He's guarded by McCollum. Down low. Here's Batum over Marshall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Batum understanding the positioning part of his game as he's gotten along in his career.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Batum.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Three-pointer. Man can't hit. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
It's good on the putback.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
From the wing. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Powell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Knocked loose. Here's Highland. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 19. Here's Alvarado. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Murphy. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Now Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Daniels carries it down low.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Highland. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now the pass to Batum. Batum, the screen. Highland misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Basket counts.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks to Batum. To the inside. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Batum. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
Though he's not the biggest scoring threat, Plumlee does have the size and athleticism to cause defenders some problems down there.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Highland. Clippers moving the ball around. Batum, good.
Batum 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Go inside and score.
This is it to Marshall. Corner shot. And there it is for him. Marshall's got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here is Los Angeles now. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, such a big body, Plumlee does possess explosive verticality and then, of course, a power finish.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The dish now to Powell. Here's Mann. He's covered by Daniels. To the paint. Now here is Murphy. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Powell with it. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's George. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Robert Covington out there with Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Gordon. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Jones sends it back. Gordon kicks to Covington. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact, it's pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Nobody near George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And Ingram with the basket on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. McCollum against Westbrook. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Gordon outside Covington for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones, the pass to Ingram. In the corner, it's Richardson. Over Gordon. Again, the Pelicans score.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
LA has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The three from George. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Shot on the wing. Again, the Pelicans score.
Right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Dishes it to George. Gordon outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Right side, Gordon. It's Covington on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook against McCollum. The shot's good. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Covington sends it back.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
No good from Valanciunas. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Tries from 16. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The shot by George, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And here is Ingram.
Oh, man. Well, he's just so long, able to get to that rim pretty quick.
Los Angeles has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Covington, a screen on Jones. Here's George. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So for the Clippers, Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in for Paul George. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Goes up the baseline. No good from Valanciunas.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been looking at a source in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 7. Count it. Good. Covington's got 10 points in the quarter.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Norman Powell comes in for Gordon. Mann subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. The Clippers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Feeds to Leonard. And he slings it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Richardson outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul. Norman Powell.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. So for the Pelicans, Murphy's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Herbert Jones.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Richardson.
So much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Leonard gets it to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
He gets that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Powell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. The feed now to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Kicks to Powell. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
3 points.
Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Pass to Daniels. Over Leonard. They get the rebound. Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Clippers with the ball. There's the pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richardson with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's McCollum. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Mann. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Cullen passes to Murphy. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 39% in their second quarter. Mann passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And McCollum with the slam.
I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because I'd buy one. That's what he does. He heats up in a hurry.
Here's Mann. He has 6. Pass to Powell. Here's Mann. Off target from 3-point range.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Substitution on the court.
From the inbound, and he knocks down the jumper. Murphy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Here's Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their stars.
The free throw drops for Powell.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
And taking a look at the Pelicans, lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Robert Covington. David, what's the update there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Daniels. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Powell, the pass to Highland. Plumlee with it. It's Powell on the wing. And another three for the Clippers.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
New Orleans gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Pass to Nance. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
The defender's trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
George is checked in for Terrence Mann. Both free throws good from Nance. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who have done it on the biggest of stages.
That one goes in. Alvarado's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Outside for George. Over Daniels. Another one falls for the Clippers.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Alvarado. Rebound by the Clippers. 16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to George from past the arc. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Shot from 16. That's good on the jump shot. Marshall's got 8 points.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
103. The Clippers, 64.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. He said it's enough to struggle from the start. No, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen two top players battling mano a mano.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yes, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Clippers.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Josh Richardson out there with McCollum. Then it's Ingram, and it's Jones in at the three. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And he's good on the three ball. McCollum's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for New Orleans. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, driving to the basket.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. So it's the Pelicans now. They host the Kings after this game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the basket is good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Valanciunas inside. Zubac's defending.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Now, here's Westbrook. He has 6. Westbrook a screen on Jones. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. Richardson, good.
Nice job, Richardson, playing now in the mid-range. That tells me his offensive game is showing confidence.
Outside Westbrook. Now George, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Zubats, that's good. Zubats has got his first basket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, Ivica Zubac's 4th.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Richardson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. Morris with the screen for Leonard. Shot from free throw range. The 3. Morris, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They grabbed their own miss. McCollum, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Just another foray into the paint by Westbrook. There's way too much speed to keep up with him.
Valanciunas inside. Working on Zubac. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Richardson. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Over Jones. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Got that one up quick. McCollum's got 25 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Zubac, a screen on Jones. Leonard with the ball. Jones covering. He had a nice open look right there. Morris has got 10.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's Ingram. Off with the layup. The Clippers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Morris. Fires the three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Richardson. 14 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
Nice to see the versatility in the way that Josh Richardson is scoring it here.
McCollum against Westbrook. And the pass to George. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Richardson, no luck. LA's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Westbrook against Valanciunas. Westbrook up top. He's got 8. Uncovered. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ingram. Good. Nice job down low. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
New Orleans has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's Leonard. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Leonard with the bucket.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
McCollum, no good.
Now, I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
in for Josh Richardson. And here we can check out the story for him. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Nance. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gordon inside. He's covered by Daniels. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Marshall gets the bucket. And Los Angeles guys shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Covington's shot is off. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Powell. Marshall can't hit.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Mann's no good. The Clippers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Mann. The Clippers get another chance here. It's good. Plumlee's got 6 here in this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The jumper continues to look better. Larry Nance Jr. not bashful at taking shots that he feels he can make.
Mann passes to Powell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half. 5th, the Clippers.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And so Powell nails both of them. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Murphy, no good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. In the corner, Powell with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Powell's got 13 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Plumlee sets the pick for Powell from 12 feet out. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Usually you see Powell operating on a drive or spot up 3. That time he took advantage of a mid-range.
The shot's good from Nance.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Mann passes to Plumlee. He dishes it to Powell. Driving inside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Alvarado. Offline with his 3. The Clippers shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break.
2 minutes.
Powell with it. He's picked up by Nance. Powell, the pass to Mann. Back to Powell. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Lets it fly from 18. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Murphy. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Mann. He's got 6. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Pass to Powell. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Marshall gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it to Plumlee. Down low. Here's Covington. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Like the awareness there. Plumlee quickly assesses his options and moves it.
New Orleans has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Alvarado with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Alvarado's got 8 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Clippers ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Clippers substitutions. Nick Batum. Bones high.
Inside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Off target on the outside leaner. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Pelicans shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Plumlee out there with Batum. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard position. Out that one. Highland's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Clippers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Passes it to Mann. Now here's Plumlee. Here's Highland. Nailed from 3-point land. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Coffey. Batum wide open. He fired. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Highland. Here's the three. That one, no good. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Offensive rebound. Here's Hayes. Off target on the 15-footer.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Mann. Drills the three-pointer.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Alvarado. And the Pelicans get it back. Goes back up. No good on the shot.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Highland. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Drives to the hoop, lays it up and banks it in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Mann. Another shot. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. He's in the post. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And they pick up 2.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's Temple. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Mann. Lets the 3 fly. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans team.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas finds McCollum. Here's Richardson, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Well, he's allowed to get in there, and once he does, he's aggressive enough to play through contact.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Leonard looking around. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Richardson, it drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, rising up on the J. Richardson, good timing on the pull-up that time.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Morris. And that one's good. Ingram.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. Over Jones. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Gordon. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. And it seems the play-in tournament is here to stay, Brent. Has it worked out as well as you expected?
I think it's been great, Kevin. One of the things that could be adjusted, though, is maybe if you're the 8th seed and you have a 10-game lead on the 10th seed, there should be no reason why they should be competing in the postseason tournament. So maybe they do something with regards to the records as to whether or not a team qualifies. But the way it stands now has created the kind of drama and competition that the league has craved.
Here's Gordon. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Gordon a screen, 6 to shoot. A 3 from Leonard. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Westbrook with a screen for Gordon. The pass to Leonard. Fader on the way, and that one drops.
Kawhi Leonard keeping the game very simple and just taking what the defense is gifting him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Pelicans fans, please give up this round of applause for your Pelicans New Dance Team.
New Orleans has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And it's Ingram missing. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Morris with the bucket.
Wow, I'll tell you, Morris is on one tonight, pumping his points in left and right.
And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Marshall, he's checked in for Herbert Jones.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots over Zubac. And that one's good. Ingram's got 47 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Leonard on the wing. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Once Leonard gets some wiggle room down there, his broad shoulders, he figures out how to execute and knock it down.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Over Westbrook. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. All alone. That one good for 2. New Orleans gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Leonard with the steal. From outside the arc. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And another shot. Rejected by Ingram. Gordon against Richardson. Wasted no time on that one. Richardson's got 22 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Leonard following the miss by Josh Richardson. From 15 feet away, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Now you settle in and you watch the show coming from Kawhi as he's filling it up and doing it in a lot of ways. And he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Outside Gordon. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And that bucket in no time at all. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Valanciunas continues to work on that shot. The catch and shoot and a great rhythm there.
Westbrook passes to Leonard. To the paint. And the dunk by Zubac.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
And he makes the first. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Here's Highland. On the wing, Morris. Off target from outside. Ingram against Leonard. And the Pelicans miss again.
Remaining in the game.
The Clippers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Highland passes to Plumlee. A three from Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Morris for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans.
Larry Nance Jr.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Beyond the arc. No good from Valanciunas. Here's Highland. Lets it go from deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Lets it go. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Highland's shot is good. New Orleans with the ball. For three, Nance. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's Highland. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Highland. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.